Morning, Emily. Morning, people. You'll have to let me know if the music's too loud. I've got a copyright-free dub mix going in the background, so big up, Aaron. Morning, Emily. Morning, Gripper. Morning, Paul. Morning, Recording Reality. Everyone who's watching already. Like I said, I will have to shoot off in 20 minutes and pick up my missus's breakfast, but that should only take me a couple of minutes. She's ordered herself a bacon roll from down the road, so. Morning, Liam. How's it going? Still haven't got a car, so as soon as I've got a car, we'll be down. Oh, nice, Jose. Cheers. Yeah, I didn't want it too loud or anything, you know. Morning, Piercy. How's it going, fella? Yeah. It's I saw that on the news this morning, Grip. I think they got to do something to relieve the fucking burden on people, because it's going to go tits up. People are going to just start point blank refusing to pay their fucking bills, and I don't blame them, because I'm going to be one of them. Like I said, they slapped us with 80 quid on top of our normal bill last. Oh, nice one, Liam. Nice one. Yeah, like I said, as soon as we got a car, I'll borrow Jess's. We need to pop down, because we haven't seen Little for his birthday. I know he sent his stuff, but it's not the same, is it? Morning, Steve. Morning, Ludon again. We're all dubbed out. I hope I don't get a copyright claim for this one, but if I do, I'll probably leave it up. It is a copyright-free mix, but you never know. Be alright if JPM gave me permission to use his mixes and put him a credit up on the screen. That would be good. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, my car died, and then I bought another car, and it was absolutely fucking wankered, so I had to take it back to the garage. I'm going to get online this morning. There's a new site that do AA check cars. They all come with an AA warranty, and they all come with a fucking 10-day money-back guarantee. So, yeah, getting back to the old budget, they've got to do something. Morning, Albert Pike. How's it going, fella? They've got to do something. It's we're being fucking shafted compared to everybody else in the fucking Europe, to be fair, apart from the Scandinavian countries, which are always historically more expensive for things, but not for things like utilities. They're always cheaper. We get fucking shafted because we got 26 miles of water between us and the frogs. Yeah, I suppose now we're paying the price of empire, I suppose. I think I'm going to Gripper. I was really, really gutted about the Kia because it was such a nice car. But my brother's got a Mazda 3 Sport, and it's a cracking car, but a little bit small for me. And I've always liked Mazda 6s from when they were the 626. We used to have the 626 when I was a kid, and I know what they're like. They're powerful, comfortable cars. So, yeah, we are recording reality. We're being shafted left, right, and centre. Tobacco, alcohol, utilities, fucking fuel, car tax. If you don't conform, you pay 350 quid a year if you want to drive a fucking classic fucking Ford Escort or something. Like, fucking come on, man. It's a piss take, isn't it? To be fair. I was in Star this morning, Piercy. She's probably hanging out waiting for Shuffles and that to fire up, I expect. I expect Shuffling to be firing up sometime this morning. Oh no, they slapped us with on our gas. I think it was not the Lecky. On our gas, they slapped the fucking extra 80 quid on, and we've got an agreed fee that we pay. And they slapped an extra 80 quid on, so I went and took all the fucking meter readings. You know. Albert, wouldn't surprise me if Putin takes offence to all the fucking Russians wanting to leave Russia and go everywhere else. Fucking hell. A flight yesterday morning from Russia to fucking Turkey, at Dubai, sorry, we're fucking going for £5,000 one way. Yeah. Oh, at least you knew you were being robbed by Dick Tart then. Morning, Bagman. Morning, Shay. Like I said, I'm going to have to run away in about 10 minutes and pick up my missus' breakfast. But I'll only be off a couple of minutes. I've got to run to the cafe a minute away, so I'll take the time to make the cuppa as well. I'll leave the music mix on, you know. Cheers, Ludon. Don't forget to smash the everybody's links in. I'll pin them from here if there's any mods in it. Well, pin links, any links, pin yourself. I haven't seen it, to be fair, Piercy. I heard something yesterday morning that Gail had been ripped and ribbed on the girls, but I haven't seen it, so I can't really comment. But I do like Gail. I like Shuffling and Archie, to be fair, but I do like Gail. I think she's funny. She always says good morning when she's on the panel and I come into the chat. She's always the first one to say hello to me. Yeah, you can, Steve, yeah. Yeah. I'll put the link out. The link's pinned, but I'll put the link out. That's not a problem. You know, I'm only going to be gone 5 minutes, 10 minutes maximum. They're busy down there, so I've got to go down at 5 too, but I'll leave it an extra couple of minutes. I don't want to be hanging around for my missus' egg. Yeah, there's a link. The link's pinned. The title's a bit weird of this one, but because I'm on the desktop, I can't show you my pile. But let's just say I cleaned out my grinders and I got a little pile of magic dust sat in front of me anyway, which I can get away with smoking in the house. Oh, that'd suit me, Albert Pike. That'd suit me. I got a fucking allotment. Well, it's going to be up for sale soon, but I've got an allotment at the moment. I haven't bothered with this year. But if that's the case, I can be virtually self-sufficient. I can harvest my own water. I can grow my own veg. I've got space for birds up there. You know, whether it be chickens or pheasants or quail or whatever, you know. Piercy, let me know if it's been clipped anywhere, will you, fella, and I'll get and watch it. So like I say, I like Gail. And if anyone in the chat can reach out to her, She's welcome here. Morning, Steve.
Good morning, Ministry. How are you doing?
How's it going? Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good this
good.
morning. Yeah,
How's my sound?
yeah, it's fine. It's fine this morning.
Nice. It's been playing up on a few channels recent.
Yeah, it was a bit crackly then, but it's not that bad.
That's because every time I move around, it distracts the signal. It's nothing crazy.
Yeah. 2 seconds, Gripper. I'll go you.
Ministry, good to see you, mate.
Technology
I'll go
what
you.
Morning, Steve.
it's like technology isn't what it's designed to be, you know? Apart from a big argument.
Yeah.
You know yourself with cars, with vehicles. It's the same thing. It's a big argument with people, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, is
A
that
little bit
different?
crackly, Steve, but it's not too bad. It's
Yeah,
not too
morning,
bad.
Steve. You all right, mate?
Good form, yeah.
I've got to say, Steve, I really enjoyed your stream last night, mate. I was there. I watched the whole 2 or 3 hours of it. It was really good.
Thank you, Gripper.
I did.
Can I just say,
really good.
that's the normal quality. That's my normal quality. Yeah. Unfortunately, with distractions, things got distracted for a while, and got confused for a while for people.
It was good. It was nice and relaxing. It was really good. And you didn't. Obviously, your fishing count was as much as ministries, but you know what I mean. It was really good.
Yeah, mine's a bit shit. Yeah, mine's terrible.
Did you see how I had Grizzles and Captain Jack in the boat this time?
Hey, Grizzles loved it. Grizzles loved it, didn't he? He loved the ride.
He looked very happy, didn't he? Looked very happy.
Yeah, Captain Jack and Grizzles loved it. Grizzles was really calm, wasn't he? I'll tell you one thing, Grizzles is a beautiful dog. It's the first time I've seen Grizzles, that is. He's beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I know.
Keep at it, Steve. I know you didn't catch anything last night, but you went out pretty late, don't forget. You was only there for a few hours, you know what I mean? Just keep at it, like.
I will.
The only thing I will say, Steve, I wouldn't leave it so long, mate, next time. It got a bit dark when you was coming back here. I thought you left it a bit late, mate.
Right.
You know.
Personally, I'd like to sleep out. But I don't have the lights. So I need a red and green light.
Yeah, but you don't want to get caught in that tide because it gets dark. You don't know where you're bloody going, do you?
Right.
It was dark when you got back on the beach.
Right, but listening to the elders and the locals, they says anything that is here will go that way. Yeah? And anything that is there will go that way. And anything that is out there will go anywhere.
I get you. It was a good live. It was a good man. Morning, BVA. You all right, mate?
Yeah,
man. You?
Aye.
Morning.
You sound like you just got out to bed.
Morning, Archie Shuffles.
No, I've been up a little while, but I haven't had much sleep.
Right, yeah, it was late. I had a late one. It was a bit of a late one last night. Yeah, you was doing a live, weren't you? Because I was just going to bed and you was on live at about 3 o'clock.
Yeah, man.
Aye.
I hope you got some tasty stuff last night.
No, pretty dead last night, mate.
Quiet, was it? Oh, because of the weather.
That maybe, and I don't know. I don't want to say the police have been there and followed anything up because they might not have.
Yeah.
But like even speaking to the guys there, they were like, "Look, usually they're walking around creating a lot of noise for us guys when we're trying to sleep. There hasn't been nothing. They haven't even come out of their kind of like little cabin things, you know."
Yeah.
So yeah, it was kind of a quiet one. I spoke to a copper quickly, just kind of asking him a couple of questions, but as usual, they don't want to tell you a lot, do they?
No.
And then there was only 3 women there last night, mate, and they were like older women, and they were all having a drink and that, and yeah, it was quite funny, man. They were having a bit of a laugh, and then they I got back there and they like put this little video together and she's like, "Oh, watch this video. Do you want to see this?" It's like, you know, like Home Under the Hammers. I was like, yeah. She's like, yeah, we've done our own little version of that. They were all pissed up. They were. So I watched it, and I said, I tell you what. I said, if you send it me, I said I'll stick it on my channel for you. So they were all chuffed. They were quite funny, man. I said to them, look, I set all my drone up right, and I'm like, right, I'm just gonna leave that there, guys, and go for a walk a little, like for a minute. While I've done that live, we come back down. All three of them were fucking snoring their heads off, mate. You could just tell they're all pissed up, fucking snoring their heads off. It was a good bit of fun, man. A good bit of fun.
I suppose they like that you've gone out there and you're publicising this for them anyway, don't they, BBA? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Of course, they're
You're putting it out there, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No. Well, mainstream media have covered it, so that's a lie. But they're not really like covering it much, you know.
Yeah.
No, it has been. They for the last 5 years, mate. They've been taking attacks at that building, trying different things. Obviously, a group called Palestine Action. They're quite drastic in the tactics that they use.
Yeah.
They've got no problem with going and causing damage and things like that. I don't necessarily agree with that type of protesting. However, it is what it is. Everyone has the right to protest in this country. So
yeah, well, he was asking Base Welshman last night. I was listening to what he said, and because obviously he's quite knowledgeable over things like that, isn't he?
I knew he'd give the other side of it. That's why I asked him. I knew he'd probably give the other side.
And it's like he said, it's a bit of a minefield, the Palestine situation, because there's not just one group. There's lots of factions within that group.
You know what it is? Do you know what it is, Gripper?
Yeah.
It's like, so regardless of whether you agree with what somebody's protesting for or campaigning for or whatever it may be, yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like we still need to protect those people's rights in order to protest. Because if we were to go around picking and choosing what doesn't have rights anymore and what does, before you know it, the things that you believe in, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you want to see changing, your rights to protest those things will also be gone. So, like, because I've seen a lot of it, like, people shouldn't be protesting for that. And I'm thinking, hang on, that's not true. Everyone should have the right to protest for what they believe in. Everyone should have that right. We have that right in this country, and it's something that I hope stays for many more years. And
well, I don't agree with people putting the bloody protesting, blocking oil refineries off. I don't agree with people sticking the bloody faces on and gluing to the road. But at the end of the day, they're protesting, aren't they? You know what I mean? So, you know,
that's what I mean. It's not ideal, and and for the everyday person, it can mess up your day-to-day life. You know, when you've got to get to work or commute, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I stick to what I said. Everyone should. Everyone should have the right to still.
I
do some form of activism at the end of the day.
Yeah. But I agree with what Base Welshman says. You've got to be careful with the Palestine situation because it can be very volatile. You know what I mean? Obviously, the whole situation's volatile in Israel anyway. So, but I know there's different groups who believe in different things. So, depends what you're touching on about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
man.
You know,
very definitely.
Who's going? I don't necessarily suppose it's going to be anyone in here, but anyone heard about the stuff that's going on in Leicester?
Yeah, I've seen the videos online with the fighting between the Muslims and the Hindus, or originally it was a cricket match between India and Pakistan, wasn't it? It goes back years.
So they told everybody, yeah.
It goes back years, but I think that's a bit of a cover story with the cricket thing, I do, more or less. Because India and Pakistan have been playing cricket for years, and there's never been no trouble. They've played in World Cups. They've played in their own countries, even.
Yeah, they have. But the two countries over history have been at war for many years, hundreds and hundreds of years.
Hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's one of them situations. I don't think ever's going to get sorted because they always.
That's why I've always said, right. You know, when you'll get someone be racist and just assume that an Indian is a Pakistani or a Pakistani is an Indian. Like, that's the worst thing you could call somebody if they're not an Indian or they're not Pakistani, because they fucking hate each other.
Yeah.
Absolutely hate each other.
Yeah.
I've worked with guys, BBA, right? Indian or Pakistan. I've worked with both, right? And I've worked with guys that don't talk to each other because either he's an Indian or he's a Pakistani, you know what I mean? And that's fucking fact. They just totally will not even fucking correspond with each other, you know what I mean? That's how bad it is.
No.
It's very bitter.
Some cultures are like that, aren't they? Some cultures are like that.
Yeah, if it was the other way around, Gripper, I'll be honest. If it was the other way around and it was kind of like the flip side of the argument, and they were protesting, I'd treat them in exactly the same way. At the end of the day, they have a right to protest, and it is what it is. The whole political thing, I don't really know too much about it. I mean, I know a bit. I've been researching since I've been covering this, but you know, I'm not the person to really fucking start saying whether these people are right in what they're saying or whether they're wrong. You know,
if you feel right,
I think the only thing I regret doing in one of my videos this week is I'm like making statements like UAV engines are guilty, when I feel like going forward I need to remember that as a neutral party, what my statement there should have probably been is, are they guilty? And then what I should have done is left that up to the viewers to make their own decision on the information given or anything they go away and research. I feel when I watch one of the videos back and I'm like, yeah, UAV engines are guilty, I almost feel like that's not me being a neutral party. So I need to bear that in mind in future, I think.
The thing is when you're in a fight, when you're in an argument, yeah, you are right. Yeah, if you're feeling that you're fighting,
always right.
You are right.
Sorry about that, chaps.
All right, welcome back.
What you got, Ministry? What's that, mate, for breakfast?
Bacon and sausage.
There's no ketchup. Where's your ketchup, man?
Oh, don't do it. Ketchup on a breakfast.
No, it's got to be a ketchup on it. No.
My dog is sat behind me. You can see one. Look,
Ketchup on what?
Sausage.
On a bacon and sausage cob.
Oh, nah, brown sauce all the way, bro.
You're
Come on, man up, Gripper. Get a bit of
Mustard and
brown sauce or HP brown sauce, bro. Come on.
There's no egg on it either. Yes, I agree, Steve. There's no egg on it. Where's the egg? Where's
the egg? Didn't do egg. I'll give the dog the sausage.
What? That's like a half-hearted mate. Half-hearted made sandwich, that is, without the egg.
Where's the coleslaw?
I hope the dog's got one of the sausages, Ministry.
They're going to have the sausage. They're waiting there. They always have my sausage. See you peeping over my shoulder. Sausage.
Careful. You start saying that you give your dog your sausage. You know? No, that ain't very good, is it?
I know.
I don't give my dog sausage. You always saying sausage in the dogs.
Ice. The UK correspondent. Maybe, mate. Who knows, eh?
I'm sorry for missing anyone's comments, but I'm going to have to jump right to the bottom of the chat.
Go and read them out one by one. I've not been reading them neither. I think
Big up,
Steve, your signal's fucking awful.
Yeah, it's in and out.
It's like you're inside a tin can.
All right.
No, it is. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it, mate. I'm just like, no, you didn't have to.
Oh, it's gone now.
He'll come back.
You know what?
I wasn't trying to him for him to leave. I was just letting him know. It's been like it for the last couple of days that I've heard him on panels, man.
You know, Steve went on his boat last night for 2 hours, and he was out on the sea, and his bloody signal was the best I've seen it.
Huh?
Yeah.
What? Steve, come back on. But why are you fishing at night, bro? You
Well,
fucking live where you live. You got
just
all
before-
day in the fucking pure
told him not to
sunshine. And you're
stayed out too late, personally, because when he
Well,
came back in, it was dark. Wasn't it? Did you watch it, Ministry?
No, I didn't know. I was last night. I was going to say you
I'd
earlier.
be out in the fucking sunshine, man. I would on that
Yeah.
It
boat.
was that, about the last 2 hours of daylight, wasn't he? But it was a
Look
good
Tim.
stream. It was good.
Yeah.
He
No,
he only caught the anchor light, but it was a good stream.
yeah. I was engrossed
Yeah,
in
you only
Andrew,
got the
so I couldn't
anchor.
sleep anymore.
He did, honest. He thought it was a fish. It was a bloody anchor. You're gonna have to teach him a few fishing trips, Ministry.
Yeah. All right, Snowy, I got you. Yeah,
Morning, guys.
Morning, Snowy.
Yeah, I was engrossed in Andrew last night. Yeah, moderating the chat, it was chaos. He
Oh,
must have
I was as well.
people
It
to
was
unblock
mad last night in there, wasn't it, Ministry? It was mad, wasn't it?
Andrew just went a little bit too far again last night, I think, in my opinion.
I
just mean in the sense of the length he done. Obviously, the longer he's there, the longer he drinks, and it was just like, oh god. I kind of come off and I'd look every now and again, and be like, surely he's not live anymore, and then he was still live, and I was thinking, you know, I don't like seeing Andrew like that. That's the only reason I always try and get him off.
BBA, I was going to bed about 3 o'clock. I just seen you on, and I went to bed about 2-3 o'clock. And I just said, and Zara was still on, and he was on bloody Zara's, and I could not believe it. And I literally went in, and me and Ice Chain was telling Zara not to keep putting him on because he was knackered. He was totally flaked. And I jumped on, and as I jumped on, he went to bed. So he went to bed. He didn't go to bed till about 3 a.m. But that's 24 hours he was up. What fuck knows how he does it?
Yeah, that's when I worry for him, mate. You know.
Yeah, me too.
I worry when I see anybody drink that much, man. Like, you know, like alcohol poisoning, bro. You don't have to be somebody that doesn't like drink often or whatever. Like that can happen to anybody at any time. Even somebody that's used to drinking a lot every day. It only takes that once, mate. You know. So I don't really like to see it.
And plus, he's not moving around either. Most of the time, he's just sitting there. You know what I mean? He's getting it's not good, is it? 24 hours, just not being active even.
Hello. I tried to get on. Sorry.
I can hear you, Snowy. Go on. Oh, he's gone again.
He's on the road, and it's going to be a bit. No, he's on the road again. Oh, Snowy's on the road again. There's nothing more frustrating than trying to do a live stream when you're just driving along.
Yeah, I know. I haven't done my own lives from the car, but I've jumped on people's, and it's hard work.
You're back now, Snowy, mate.
God, is that way you work out? Just working out what Mr. Beautiful Blue says. Yeah, fucking really 2 cans an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm there.
Just about. Yeah, just about.
I can hear you, Snowy. I can hear you, Snowy.
No. Yeah, what it is,
You're breaking up again, Snowy. Bad. Yeah, that's bad connection, Snowy. Really bad. We're not getting you, fella.
That's not even Norman Collier, that is it?
No, not quite. You must have trouble hearing us as well.
I can hear the dog, but I can't hear Snowy. Give him that sausage, Ministry, you tight bugger.
Yeah.
Story about the Arab and the Hindus and that. I got
I'm gonna remove him and bring him back and see if it does anything it shouldn't do. But
Earth to snowy. I bet he's talking away, ministry. He thinks
oh, that was bad. My internet went all funny then. When Snowy's gone. Sorry about that, chaps. Fucking hell, my internet went then. It's never done that when I've been on stream before.
I'm hoping to take Mr. DJ Audits down to that camp with me very soon, next few days or so.
Oh, yes. He's got his.
Yeah.
You know what was cool? Do you know what was cool last night? I got down there last night, right? Went to the camp. All new people from what were there the other day. Because like I say, they're all taking it, like they're all doing shifts there. A lot of people work and stuff. So there's people coming from all over the country and taking it in turns. And there's this guy there, and straight away I walked up and he's like, "You're right, BBA." I'm like, "You right, mate?" And then he gets talking to me and he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like, "The only reason I'm down here is because I see your video, and I watched your video and noticed it was quite local to me, and I didn't even know nothing about it." He said, "So I've popped down here," he said, "to see if these guys are all right." And it just so happened that I was down there at the same time as he was down there, and so we exchanged numbers and that. He said a couple of people that he watches auditing wise, the normal kind of conversation you have with a subscriber. So yeah, it was quite nice, man. It was quite nice to be like, wow, someone's down here because they've watched my video. That's mad. That's fucking crazy, man.
I'm thinking of when I got some wheels, maybe doing a trip up just for a look. Not to do a lot of filming, but just to maybe drop some fucking dry foods off and some long life milk and stuff, you know.
Yeah, man. Is Shenston in Leicestershire? Is it Leicestershire?
Nah.
No. Am I thinking of
It's more like, do you know what? It's more like Lichfield Tabworth way, I think.
Ah, right. I've heard of it.
It's the best way to. I'd never heard of it, man. I looked up and it's actually meant to be like one of the nicest villages in the UK. Apparently, it's classed as.
I've been to Willencote near Tamworth. I've been Tamworth. I'm trying to. I thought it was Leicestershire. I'm thinking of Shackleton, I think, which is near Market Bosworth, if you know where that is. That's Leicestershire. No. That's not that far from there, but yeah, if you're there, I forget because you're Walsall, because you're not that far from Burton, really. When you work it out, are you? Lichfield, that area. So how long did it take you to get there then, from where you are then, BB? About what, half hour?
Yeah, no more than that. 20 minutes, half hour.
That's all right, isn't it?
It's not too bad. Just in the middle of nowhere.
Morning, Lordy.
Just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, it's surprising for me because the roads are pretty good. It only takes me fucking. I've made Birmingham in 2 hours, so.
Yeah, you could do Birmingham Bristol in an hour. I've done Birmingham Bristol pretty. I think I've done it in some hour and a half, but hour and 15 minutes sometimes. If the M5, sorry, it is the
M5.
know
what it is? There's something going on in Birmingham. Is it maybe? I want to say the 2nd of October. Is that a Sunday? So next Sunday.
Yeah, definitely Sunday. That.
And what's that? Bear with me. Let me look because I had it sent me. Some guy gives me the heads up on some stuff that goes on every now and again. Where the fuck is it? Oh, that's fucking strange. Disappeared. Oh, here we are. Birmingham, 2nd of October. There's some Tory party conference.
Oh, it's conference season. Of course it is.
Welcome party. Come have your say on the cost of living crisis as the MPs arrive. So I'm going to go and cover that and see if we can fucking stick it on some MPs, bro.
Bear. It's the Tory party conference from the 2nd of October.
That's right.
I didn't realise it was in Birmingham because it was in Manchester last year. So it's in
Yeah,
Birmingham.
it's in
You're
Birmingham
going to
this
have
year.
loads of footage, man. You're going to get
So I'm
loads.
going there
Yeah, all week you're going to have
next
loads
Sunday.
of footage.
Yeah, man.
Oh, wicked. I didn't know it was in Birmingham.
I've been wanting to, like, I've been saying it for ages on the channel as well. I want to go, like, stick it on some MPs and that. Mate, that's the perfect opportunity to do so.
Where's their conference then in Birmingham? Whereabouts is it? Do you know?
Yeah, it just said, hang on.
Not at the NEC, is it? It won't be out that far, no.
The ICC Birmingham on Broad Street.
Oh, right. It's in the city centre then, yeah.
The city centre, easy to get to.
Yeah, I know where Broad Street is. Yeah, slap bang in the
We'll
city
probably get quite a bit of attention because it is kind of like central Birmingham. So yeah, man, I just think that'd be something worth going, and again, it's relevant to something that's is affecting us all, isn't it? Right now,
that'll be
the rise
especially
of
with the
cost
energy
of living.
price and what they're announcing this morning with this mini budget. Do you know what I mean? So that'll be quite interesting as well. That'll be really good. That get some good footage with that.
Yeah, double whammy. Yeah, you know that somewhere like that you're going to get police as well. So it's not like I've got to look for police. They just land on my lap.
Yeah, it's an ideal. It's perfect for you, BBA. That one is.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing next Sunday.
Marvelous.
It'd be like a game of spot the plod in the crowd, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Spot the plod.
So if anyone wants to come piss the Tories off on next Sunday, hook me up, man. Yeah, man. Bell me up. Let me know. We'll meet up. We'll go give the Tories some shit.
Well, I can remember last year, I think it was Manchester, they had their conference, and there's quite a few interactions between the people and some of the MPs, like, you know what I mean? Because I remember Thingy was filming some, Charlie Veach, he was filming last year. So you should get some good footage out there next week. A week on Saturday, Sunday.
Well, the handshake of death, man. The new Prime Minister shakes the Queen's hand, and 2 days later, she's dead. That was the fucking handshake of death, that was. She killed her off. The Tories are to blame. Like they are for everything else.
I read that conspiracy theory. I read that conspiracy theory online.
Look at the culling she did when she came into the leadership, mind. Fucking hell. People that have backed her in the past were gone from the cabinet.
She gutted all of them. I think there's one person who supported Rishi out of the whole, not just in the whole, even in the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One person. She was ruthless.
Yeah, she was. She fucking set her stall out from the off, didn't she? You know, she's giving it the old stern face on all the interviews and that she's doing. You know, she didn't give him much away.
Well, I've just got the news on there, and the energy plan that the Tories are bringing out is going to cost 60 billion. So add that to what happened in the furlough. How long are we going to be paying for this for? 60 billion in 6 months.
Be back in a minute, Sammy. Just popping up for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Ministry, we're going to pay for this shit for a long while.
Yeah, we will. It's like I said when I came on, you know, they're just hitting people and not telling them. They're adding to the bills, not telling them. They should be taking it back off the utility companies.
Yeah, of course.
I know
but the thing is, look all that shit that come out the other week, Ministry, mate. Places like BP and stuff have made like some of their biggest profits ever.
Yeah.
You know, so we're all being mugged off, man. We are. While these people are making their highest ever profits, we're fucking all like, you know what I mean? So it's not even that these fuel and energy companies, right? It's not even like they're obviously fucking losing out, and that's why we're being charged more, because they're all making larger profits than they've ever made before.
Yeah.
So it's not on their side that anything's going wrong whereby, oh shit, we're gonna have to charge the consumer fucking more. Do you know what I mean? Because it's costing us more. That's not the case at all.
No.
They're just they're all just laughing all the way to the fucking bank and back.
Yeah. I've got a theory, like, you know, that they're going to start phasing out gas altogether because they're issuing people with who are classed as in poverty, they're issuing some people with electric fucking settees. They got like electric blanket cords in them and shit. So I reckon they're going to phase out gas altogether and go completely nuclear.
I've got my jumpers, Ministry. I'm all right, mate. I've got plenty of jumpers.
Yeah, I've got lots of fleeces and jackets.
So, mate, I've got my jumpers on, mate. I'm going to get my woolly hat on. I'll be sitting here in winter with me jumper and my woolly hat on. I'll be all right.
Yeah. I'm the same. I've got my fleeces ready. Yeah, and if the last few years are anything to go by, if we are in a bit of a weather cycle, it's going to be cold this year.
Exactly. Yeah, we're due. We are due. We haven't had one for 12 years. We are due a bad winter.
And then
we are definitely.
We're due a bad winter because we've had some really mild winters lately. We're due a bad one. You can see it happening.
Yeah.
-10, -15 about January, December. No one can afford to put the electric on. You can see it all coming, honest. I know I'm frightening people, but it's bloody true, isn't it?
Well, it's going to be, people are going to be having to stop any sort of luxuries, which will include fucking phones and data and all that sort of thing. And they're going to be queues up with food banks this winter.
Yeah, I mean, another 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to start getting Christmas thrown in again, aren't
as Lee Evans once said in one of his jokes, something along the lines of candles, and let's all be like Charles fucking Dickens. Let's go back to the day, guys. Let's just get the candles out, man, and be done with it.
Mate. I've already bought some just in case. I'm stocked up already. I'm stocked up already.
Yeah, I did at the start of the lockdown. I didn't like stock up on like old toilet roll and shit, but I did.
Oh, I ain't got my toilet roll yet.
Stock up on like sterilized milk and stuff. You know what I mean? But I use long life milk anyway in my coffee. It's more like coffee shop coffee. I find if I use that with my machine, like so. What's up, Jay-Z?
That's what I've done, Tim. Get your blankets out, mate. Just put a blanket around you. You ain't got that detail.
Yeah.
Put a blanket on, put your jumper on, and stick a mint, and you're laughing.
Yeah.
Is anyone? Do you know what I was going to mention that the other day? Has anyone come across one of these like pizza vending machines yet?
No. Pizza vending machine.
No.
Cooked pizza.
I swear to God, bro, it's the thing, man. Where was I? Where was it in Nottingham? I swear to God, bro, it's like an empty shop. You just walk in and it's like a wall, and you just fucking order your pizza, bro, and then next thing you know, ding, out pops the pizza. I can't believe no one's seen that, man. That weather.
Wee. Look at the blue sky
down here. That is fucking pizza.
Hey, Steve from Spain. Look at that, mate. We've got blue sky here too, eh? Look at that.
Yeah, bro. The only thing that I'm missing is the sea look and the beach. I can find you some scabby old hills. I'll call that about it.
Yeah, Steve.
Hiya, buddy. How you doing?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Oh, just thought I'd pop in and say a quick hello.
Yeah, no worries. That's all right. Just having a general jibber jabber this morning.
Who popped in, Minister? I can't see his name.
Steve, official topic talk.
All right. Hello, Steve. Good to see you, mate.
You all right, buddy? I can't see your name there, but...
yeah, I'll get rid of the gripper.
Oh, there we go, Grips.
Yeah.
How you doing this morning? You all right?
Can't believe you guys to the pizza vending machine. Get out of here, man. To be fair, neither of us had I till the other day, so I don't know why I'm acting all like, yeah, I've seen one. Can't believe you had seen one of them.
You're breaking up a bit there, Bear.
I can't get rid of my fridge. I can't get rid of my fridge, Tim. It's full of food, mate. I haven't got one. I've not got one of them houses because obviously back some old houses have got pantries, haven't they? Remember the old pantry?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a pantry. They were good, you know what I mean? But no, I've not got. I'll have to keep my fridge, Tim. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if I'll be able to turn it on in winter. Depends what happens, mate. I might just stay here with my candle.
Yeah, Steve does the chill one this morning. I'm not aware of your channel, but I'm sure one of my mods will link it. And
yeah, what's the channel? Official topic talk. What's your subject then, Steve, on your channel, mate?
Basically, it's a new channel. I did go quiet for a few months. It's basically about anything and everything to do with my hometown. To be honest with you, I've been covering about the grooming gangs in Telford.
Oh, you're from Telford.
I know. Yeah, I know you are.
Respect, bro. Well
I know
done.
you
Fair
are.
play, mate.
Yeah, good one. Yeah, definitely.
I've been getting that awareness out there, being one way, shape, or form. I got dragged into the problem of the grooming gangs. They tried to intimidate me to stop my sister from giving evidence against them. So I thought it was only right that I've got the right to reply to air them. But more recently, I've started doing interviews with BKB fighters.
Oh, nice.
I've done a live last night with Kyle Goodwin, and he was the first ever pro BKB fighter to come out of Telford.
Nice. Yeah, some of the people are interested in it. The bare knuckle.
But basically, I mean, I have done a few other bits and pieces, surrounding my hometown. But about 3/4 of my channel is all about the grooming gangs of Telford.
Yeah.
We've
spoken before, Steve.
Steve, are you getting a lot of support in Telford for your channel and what you're doing? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of me hometown fellows have supported me like from day one. But also I've had a lot of support from the Indian community against the Muslim grooming gangs in Telford. So I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah, because obviously what's happened in Rochdale, Rotherham, it got pushed aside for a bit, not talked about, and you know what I mean. In it, you know what I mean. So anything like that can be a bit. What I'm saying is dicey ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean these other towns need to be covered, really, like Rochdale and Rotherham. They need more awareness. To be brought out about.
Well, it only took it took that one person in Rochdale who I can't remember her name now. She was a social worker, wasn't it? Something like that. And it was her one voice that only got that out in the end, wasn't it? If I watched that documentary, it was what she did. It was her one. I don't know if you've seen it, Steve. That how she pushed it to push what was happening in Rochdale.
Yeah. See what you'll find though. I'll just give Robert Gamer a quick shout out, a fellow person from my hometown.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, what I find though, there's been a heck of a lot of police corruption, where they've just brushed it underneath the carpet, and I mean,
yeah, they did in Rochdale, didn't they? For a start, didn't they? It was found out, didn't they?
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to start looking into that one next. I mean, I started with Telford because it's happening in my hometown, and the police have brushed it underneath the carpet for 30 years.
Morning, Sparky.
Big up, Sparky.
Which I think's like really bad, to be honest with you. When the police force are there to help people, and that's what they get paid for, but they let these young girls go through some awful times.
Yeah, it's Yeah, like I said, we've actually spoken before, Steve. You might recognise me, you might not, but we've spoken on Old and Official before.
Yep, you was on a different channel there, wasn't you? And,
Yeah, I've still got that channel.
I'm sure you was.
Could Steve
I'm
put his
sure
link
you
in
was
the
there when I
channel?
was on The Honest Truth as well, I think.
Yeah.
Can Steve put his link in the channel?
Yeah, I can do it from here as well. I can go into my phone and do it as well. If one of the mods, or if one of the mods can put Steve's link in.
But I know Ministry of Madness has known me from the past, and if I say I've turned over a new leaf, and I was saying I just need a bit of time to prove myself, and this is like the new me, to be honest with you.
I never got too involved in all that. It wasn't my fucking bag, so I wasn't one to judge. That's why I came on to Ronan's, like to have a chat with you that once, just to have a calm chat, you know what I mean? And I jumped off when it went tits up, No, I can't do all that shouting back and forth and that. It's not my cup of tea, like,
I mean, that wasn't me, I didn't like the way that I was in the past, and it just simply wasn't me. So I decided to take some time out. And come back fresh, basically.
Yeah. Well, it's a reasonable thing to do, isn't it? It's you can't be able to account for things that are past, and it's fucking, it's like I said, I'm not one to prejudge people, so I'm not gonna judge people on the way other people feel about somebody. That's not my sort of way.
I mean, I have put out quite a few apologies, which was totally in order. And I mean, luckily for me, the majority of them have accepted my apology, and they're letting me freely move forward. And all I want to create is positivity on my channel. To be fair,
that's good. Yeah, I'll definitely be subbing now. I know you've got a new channel, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's new to me to actually interview people, but I wanted to get the experience under my belt. And like I said, I've interviewed 2 BKB fighters now. That's the way that I want to go forward now. Carry on the work about the grooming gangs to get that awareness out there. And at the same time, do interviews with people. Basically, that's to do with my hometown or thereabouts.
Yeah. It's not enough people shed light on it, do they? Like you said, it's brushed under the carpet by the fucking councils and the police and everyone in that sort of ladder, and it's something that people need to fucking touch on. But it's a delicate subject, isn't it? You are putting yourself in the firing line. From certain communities,
I think the reason why people haven't really touched on it, I mean, they've either been too worried in case of the backlash from the Muslim grooming gangs themselves, or they think it's a bit of a dodgy subject. But like I say, I was confronted by 5. And they tried to put pressure on me, to put pressure on my sister, to stop her from going to court to give evidence.
Yeah.
And
the police have got no backbone. The police have got no backbone, and they're all too scared of fucking being deemed a racist and racially targeting them. Like, it's bullshit. That's bullshit.
I agree with you, Bear.
I
I definitely agree with you there. I mean, but on the backside of that, you know, there have been people that have actually been run out of Telford when they have tried to speak up.
Yeah, but again, that's
Yeah.
clearly down to the police not doing enough to protect those people when they are speaking up.
Well,
Do you know
that
what I
was
mean?
the
It's
issue. That was the issue because the police force in Telford didn't want to help these girls basically because they didn't want to be seen for being racist. That was their excuse.
fine, man. It's the same old story.
Good enough
And
excuse
the
for
other
that.
thing I'm going to say, right, and a lot of people will be like, "Oh, come on, you can't tar them all with the same brush." Unfortunately, there's
Yeah,
that
right.
many freaking, sexual deviants within the police force up and down the country, also. Yeah, but half of these people are probably linked to being involved in them. I mean, you've only got to go up to Rochdale and look at cases going back in recent years of Rochdale. You know, these fucking coppers are not just like turning a blind eye. They're actually involved. They're actually involved with these gangs.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's a sad state of affairs, man.
I agree with you. I mean that's been a sort of incident in Telford. I mean, except there was people like politicians within Telford were involved, and you know, there was lumps of money paid to the police. They kept the files hidden in their safe for 20 years, Bear Britain.
It's mad, isn't it? 20 years. 20 years.
And there's been 3 murders because the young girls were the one young girl was going to speak out, and basically the guy that got her pregnant twice from about the age of 13 firebombed the house, killing the young girl, her sister, and her mum.
Mad, mate, innit? It's,
And then
to think that kind of stuff's going on in a country like ours, it's just barbaric.
and then there was another case where the perpetrator run over the girl, basically killed her, and said it was a joke and an accident. And even though there was enough DNA evidence to prove sexual activity, he only got done for murder. Sorry, taking a life by dangerous or reckless driving. He never got done for any sexual crimes. Yet there was like DNA proof and evidence.
The thing is as well, right? They want to, like I said about the police, like being
Yeah,
very afraid of being accused of being racist or whatever. Like, let's be straight, right? These victims, they're the victims of racial abuse also because these people aren't doing it to the same race as them. You're not finding many race women where they're doing it to them. This is predominantly white females that they're doing this to.
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm glad you touched on that because I've found that they're also doing it to the Muslim girls, and over the next week, I've got a gentleman coming on, Mr. Singh, from the Sikh Awareness Society. I'm going to do a live with him, and he's going to explain the other side, which is the side of the Muslim girls that have fallen foul of the grooming gangs. And we don't get to hear about that because within their like religion, if they was ever to come out and say that they felt proud of the grooming gangs, then like their families turn against them, sort of thing. So that's
Yeah.
why not many of these Muslim girls have come forward.
Okay, so maybe it's not. So maybe my statement there probably is a bit incorrect then. Like you say, maybe it's just that it's not highlighted as much, or not as many are coming out. Because as you say, it's kind of like it'd be quite shameful, wouldn't it? A lot you'd be shunned by a lot of the family, I imagine.
But from what I've spoke to Mr. Singh in the background, and from what I've seen on a couple of documentaries, the Muslim grooming gangs were actually saying it was easier to groom a Muslim girl than what it was a white girl.
Thing is, it's shocking that the vulnerability of these young people that are being taken advantage of. It's It's as if they're sort of singled out specifically because they're vulnerable and easily, influenced, I suppose.
And not just that, the ministry, and it takes someone like Steve to create his own channel and bring this all out because the media push it aside. You don't even talk about it sometimes. You know what I mean? Or don't mention it. You know what I mean? You can't talk about it, can you? You know what I mean?
No.
I mean, I was talking to Ronan about this on one of our lives, and it's the media. They decide when they want to put a blackout, and that's probably why half the people haven't.
That's what annoys
seen
me
or heard
about
of
it. The media, the blackout about it. How you don't do anything about it until people like you talk about these things, and you find out. You know what I mean?
Just to a person in the chat, Robert Gamer says that we need to cover the Sue Terry story, Steve. Mate, I'll catch up with you at the weekend, Robert, and I'll definitely get that story out there, mate. Not a problem. Yeah, I mean, it only takes one or two to stand up, but then, like Bear Britain had said, somebody needs a backbone, to do it. I mean, I'm not racist, and people in my hometown know how I am and where I stand, and I'm not racist, but at
It's
the same time, the message needs to get out there.
No, it ain't about being racist, bro. Because the fact of the matter is, good practicing Muslims, bro. No one would be more disgusted than them. Do you understand? Like, not everyone believes in that kind of thing, mate, and thinks that that's right. I know enough Muslim people, bro, that I'm friends with, and good practicing Muslims. Yeah, don't hate on no one, bro. It's a myth that's what Islam's about. It's just so it's a bit like when I say that there's no one that hates a bad copper more than a good copper, or that's the way it should be, really. You get me? Because it just tarnishes them all with a bad brush with the same brush when that's not the case.
I mean, I've spoke to like family members of these convicted people that are still serving jail time now for it, and their families just don't want to know them, and they're not welcome back into their community.
Yeah.
So there's good and bad in every person, and you can't tarnish the whole group just for the sake of one or two.
Oh, definitely not. No.
But anyway, Bear Britain.
It'd be interesting to do some freedom of information requests around this, and actually get some kind of numbers and stuff of certain things. Like, I'd be interested to know, as I say, is it predominantly white females that are being targeted by these gangs, or, as you say, are there more of the same beliefs, i.e. Muslim females, that are also being targeted by these gangs, but as you say, they just don't come out or come forward, Be interesting to find that out.
I mean, keep an eye out on my channel over the next couple of weeks.
I will, man. Can someone put it in the private chat for me, ministry, or yourself, mate? Can you put it in the private chat?
Yeah, if one of the mods can put it in again, I'd really appreciate it if they can put Steve's link in again.
It's not there.
I mean, to see that statistical percentage, I think that'd be best coming from Mr. Singh, because obviously he's been helping victims within the Muslim side of the young girls, you see. And I can't wait to hear what he's got to say, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. When's that?
I've got to phone him tomorrow. I know he's had to go out to a court case out in Canada. So I've got to phone him tomorrow to make arrangements for the date and the time.
Cheers.
It's in there, BBA. Yeah.
But I've got to phone him tomorrow. I know he's gone out to Canada for a court case. So as soon as I've phoned him, I'll get a date and the time. Hopefully it'll be over the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, that'd be interesting, man. I'd be very interested to sit and listen to that.
Yeah.
There's another Steve. There's another good channel there. If you can see the comment on the screen, anything goes with Archie Shuffling. They get a good crowd in. And he said he agrees with all of what you've said, and he'll share your channel. So it's a big audience they've got there.
Anything goes, Archie Shuffling. Cheers, buddy. Thank you very much.
Shuffling's got done really well, hasn't he? 'Cause he's not been here that long, Shuffling, hasn't he? He's got really.
Yeah, no, it's a good cause, man. I'll do the same, man. I'll plug your channel on my community page, bro.
I don't know how many
I'm
subs he's
gonna.
got.
I haven't really seen much of Bear Britain audits, but I will go over and sub your channel, bro.
Yeah, he's a bit of a cunt, that Bear Britain, mate.
Well, I'll tell you one thing.
But no. I appreciate that, bro. But yeah, fucking as I say, I'm subbed to you now, mate. So I'll have a little look through what you got up, and I'll look out for that.
You get
live as
BBA
well.
behind you, mate. If you get BBA behind you, Steve, you're laughing, mate. Is it can help you with your cause as well. And you're not that far from Telford, are you? Anyway, BBA, are you?
Not really, mate. Not really.
Just to someone in the chat, Robert Gamer. It's Mohan Singh from the Sikh Awareness Society, buddy.
Oh, that's massive. That is Shuffling. That's big. Your subs don't reflect how good the channel is, to be fair. The way it's growing.
Wow, 240 viewers in bloody hell, Shuffling. That's pretty good. How many subs you got, Shuffling, now then? He's done well, hasn't he?
Big up, Jay-Z. I hope you haven't been beating yourself up with guitars again, Shuffling.
Shuffling. We still fell out with me, Shuffling. We're still not friends.
Yeah, I looked in the other day and it was like an afternoon and there was 180 people in the chat.
The weather's so nice today, man. I can't believe how nice it is.
Yeah, the sun's come out here now as well. It was cloudy this morning.
Yeah, it's a bit sunny over here as well. Guys, I'm just gonna pop off for a quick fag, and then I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, no problem, Steve. Gripper's gone as well.
Hey, me and Shuffling are friends. Well, he didn't say friends, but I'm gonna. I mean, I'm an optimistic guy, you know what I mean?
Morning, Mr. Singh. Special good price.
Singh is in the house, Oh dear.
Yeah, cheers
You've
for
been
coming on.
fishing recently, Ministry?
Nah, not since my car died.
Oh no, it died, didn't it? I forgot about that.
Yeah, it died, and then I bought another one, which was already fucked.
Oh, you got a new one?
Nah, I took it back. It was fucked. And to be fair, I'm on the fence. Whether I did say to on the chat the other day what car sales it was. It was from a dealership, and it was fucked. The block was broke on it. It was just leaking water, and they hadn't put any fluid in it. So I'm waiting to see if they put it back on the forecourt, and if they do, I might fucking give them a Google review.
Give them a Google review.
Yeah, good. Yeah, a good one. I've had 18,000 views on my reviews on Google, so I haven't got that many reviews on there, but I've got quite a reach on there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that's just from reviewing supermarkets and fucking takeaways and stuff. But occasionally I'll rip something really bad in there and get feedback. Oh, Bear's gone. Morning, London Redneck. How's it going? Yeah, I'm on the way to that as well, Tim. But I was surprised with the way my channel's gone at the moment. Really surprised considering it's only a young channel. Yeah, I started fast with the videos on this channel and then sort of eased myself into the lives and sort of just chugging along now. But yeah, I've spoken to Steve in the past, and you know the subjects he's touching on, not a lot of people would touch. So, you know, good on him for that. Put the link out again. Links there, shuffling.
Oh.
All right, shuffling.
Oi. I'm about to get me chopper root Paul Bob special. Nah,
You
fucking. I did not see the other day. I fell asleep, man. Archie was fucking running it. The tunes kick off first, and then Garth came on. But Tim on, Garth's ex-missus.
Oh yeah, Kathy.
And I had to watch it all back, didn't I? Because I'd slept that night later, and I couldn't be arsed. And I missed a lot, man. It was up to 240 people watching the Mad Cunts.
No, I didn't see it. Was it last night? Was it?
No, Wednesdays it was on. I think it was a 9-hour 41. But if you just flick to the good bits, basically, beginning, it's towards halfway to the back end or something like that.
Yeah. All right, I'll have a look at that.
Definitely. But he was trying to explain. He said, "Well, obviously you had Julian on, you had Archie on, Stig was all about his forward.
Yeah.
You know, you can't explain yourself, change the situation. But Tim, I think he said it was the first time he had jumped on a panel in 8 years. But next Friday, he's going to do a live himself and jump on.
Yeah.
So
it's a touchy one when Garth was on Andrews the first time. It was fucking nuts, wasn't it?
I missed that bit. See, I watched it obviously back when I'd seen the clips of it. But fucking, I don't know. You can't defend it. He's sitting that day. Did you see that day? Were you in? Oh, you were, man. You in when he was going to meet the Smasher in the taxi?
Yeah, I think I was. Yeah.
And he got fucking chucked with the taxi. Fuck it, hell. We wound him up silly that one. Like, to be fair, we don't generally do it. We normally talk shit, but every so often you've got to chuck that in because it's good entertainment.
Yeah, I saw Toons was complaining. I think it was one of yesterday's lives, fucking complaining that he's being clipped all the time, and it's just. Like,
but he puts his fucking face on. If he's gonna stick his big old fucking schneck on the fucking screen, steaming, slavering, telling you he's dog shit on the floor because he was kicking off. Well, obviously every cunt's gonna clip now, what?
Yeah.
And then someone made a channel called Tunes TV. So Tunes TV is all about tunes, like, so I actually don't know who it is. It's not Julian either, who Tunes seems to think it is. So it's fucking amusing. Sorry about my language, anyone who's in the chat. I just swear a lot. Are you rolling your CBD there, Ministry? What did Shad have to say? Fuck, I mentioned last night. Oh, the Meldoon last night. Like, it's been put private because of a few things that were said. I'm fucking sick of it. Honestly, GSA, right? I'm sick of fucking that same shit scenario.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. I had a Meldoon myself last night. Not even on the drink. I fell asleep, woke up. And you know what it is? I'm getting fucking bored of the same scenario. I'm not going to mention names. But I'm fucking far out. So one got evicted from the situation. I can't bear it. I'm going to fucking sleep thinking, oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Doing shit different day.
Yeah.
So I thought, I had to solve the situation. I'm not undoing the situation. Because I can't be bothered with it, like.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes it can be too much. That's why I've sort of steered away from watching the cesspit and that, and you know,
Jersey gets on top of you. Honestly, it does. Yeah. I didn't think. I see it myself. Nah, it doesn't really bother us, but nah, after so long, my fucking head was battered, man. The costing is like fucking 26 quid a day in tabs because I'm not fucking riled up because of the punts.
Yeah, we've got a few people backstage a minute. I'll just chuck me banner up.
No, I want to see a chopper.
Oh, Jay?
What's happening, mate?
You good?
Yeah, you
Who we
good?
got?
You right, shuffling?
Oh, he's gone.
Who we got?
Jay-Z's on.
What's happening?
Jay-Z. I had me melting now.
Shuffling.
Jay-Z, who I'm fucking... Do you understand where I nah, fucking
Hey,
probably shouldn't
you
have.
must be doing your reading, mate.
Mate, I was fucking
well,
battered.
wrong, bro, but same old shit, like same old chat. It gets boring, doesn't it?
That's why I fucking lost the... I see it, I'm fuck... 2.5 weeks in my head, this cunt is riled up, and that's it. That was it. I woke up, I was fucking started. That was it, like, and that's it. Fuck you. I'm down there. I'm going to have a big one. So, hopefully that scenario is now gone, like. I can't be fucking bothered with it, man. I swear to God, didn't get us wrong, I don't mind sitting there fucking 10 hours amusing the life out of people, because I'll sit and talk fucking shit all day. I talk that much shit, you should catch people.
Yeah, it's no, like I said, I sort of steered away from the cesspit and that, just because when it's like all really shouty, I can't fucking understand what's going on half the time.
You can't, man, and that's what didn't get us wrong. Sometimes I let like 9-10 people on the panel and I'll fuck off to sleep on purpose. But like, I just can't be fucking bothered with it. It was the chow of something I didn't want involved in, you know.
Yep.
So I thought, fuck it. I lost the plot in the end. I see as fuck this on my days. So I think I repeat myself.
As host of a busy chat, it's hard to fucking.
It is honestly because we took everyone
all in like.
See, we took everyone's spanners away, you know, just to try and. We had so many blocked.
Yeah.
And then I'm blocking and unblocking the same buckers. Fucking fact. Has fact in yours, the little cunt?
Probably not blocked, but may not be here. I don't know. Not blocked. I went through my block list this morning to see who was not, and there's only.
Aye, Kaz, one had to be evicted, like.
Yeah.
Kaz, I'm bored. See, Kaz is in mine all the time with PSC. I'm bored of it, like. His shoveling. I just can't.
It's hard doing it with someone else, and I know you're an Archie of good mates, but obviously you get different crowds in, innit? Like you're like certain people.
Ministry, mate.
Yeah, I got you.
Sorry, mate, I lost connection.
That's like honestly, personally, I don't even know Archie. I've never met him in my life.
Link's there again, Snowy.
But like, I didn't mind it where he can run it and I can run it, but like, it's fucking, it's when the fucking chow.
Have you watched Daryl's?
I've been on Daryl's a few times.
Fresh air, that paddle, obviously, like that. He don't have it on his paddle, innit? He don't have it.
See, he lets me on just to act the goat, like.
Yeah.
I was on last week when I was on the drink one.
Bro, you're doing well with that channel, isn't it, shuffling? But sometimes it probably gets a bit much for you, man.
It torments us. I'm not even bothered about the situation of it. It's the fact of listening to the same fucking shit, and it pisses me off. So I lost the plot last night. I thought I would just say, fuck it, that was it. I woke up, and I said, I'm going no more. So I started fucking... Nah, it's not good. To be fair, like with Davos is like quiet. That's why obviously gone how it is. Well, like without that, literally that channel was set it up right. We got 50 subs. I actually made a few fake accounts just to get it up to 50. I left it for a few weeks, and then I think it's literally within fucking a month, probably a month just out. It's like literally went up to 647. I think it was last I looked.
Yeah.
And it was just, I didn't want to turn into one of them where you sit and argue. Don't get me wrong, I like arguing with like winding tunes up. But you've got to have that little bit of stuff to get the people there to watch it.
Yeah.
You need that bit of entertainment, innit?
Yeah.
And I've tried to calm myself down.
Take it better, innit?
It can get too serious sometimes, can't it? Over nothing.
Whereas when we swing that knife around that day, and he's blaming me. I was watching a video just before. He brought my name up on Wednesday. I wasn't even fucking there. Cheeky bastard.
Who, Tunes? What did he do?
He brought my fucking name up when Archie and him were fucking arguing. Archie called him a dosser. And then he brought me into the cunt. I was like, I was a fucking kip.
And what did he do though when he could have a dosser? Pulled a knife out?
No, that was about 2 weeks ago. He was swinging a knife around, man.
Oh,
that's crazy behaviour, man. That.
You'll have to look around. It's on there. It's been clipped. It's on here. Who's did I just watch it on before? Go on Tunes TV if you can find it. It's only got 40 odd subs or something.
That's
crazy. His missus is going to have to fucking give him a fucking timeout, isn't she?
But he wonders why he gets clipped all the time because of his behaviour. That's why. That's a clipper's dream, his behaviour.
Well, it is. And the thing is, he says, I'm not coming back on camera. I'm not coming on the panel. So when he's in the chat, I'll time him out.
Yeah.
No one will jump on the panel.
So tactics to get the views, isn't it?
I didn't mind it now and again through the night. Do you know the peak time for viewers? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's fucking weird.
That's mad.
It's crazy.
Honestly, I fell asleep the other day, and it was up to 240. That's
bonkers.
That's what I mean. No, man, you got fucking.
What was that? 140 of your fake counts in.
No. To be, I literally made. I think I made 4 just to get it up to 50 before I left it because I can't even remember why I done it.
Anytime I'm in your chat, yeah, and I'm saying stuff to you, bro, I'm only messing, innit? I ain't a troll, I just mess up.
I'll block. Oh, Peggy last night, I see, is any cunt in the chat, press 1 if you want blocks or block Peggy. Because you press 1, so someone unblocked her anyway, so I was blocked. I couldn't give a fuck last night. The guy getting fucking blocked left, right, and centre.
Who was I in? Is Max Man, is he a mod in your...
He might be. I'm not 100%. I'm not allowed to give the Spanish suit anymore.
I was messing around with him, yeah, and he took it quite well, yeah. And I was like, don't start abusing your spanner. And then obviously he took it well. In the end, it was all right. And I was like, listen, respect to you, innit? Like, you ain't one of them mods that are just going to just start timing people out. Do you know what I mean?
To be fair, 9 times out of 10, they didn't block each other. It's fucking fact. You cannot help yourself, the little bastard.
Yeah.
I see us to pack the cunt in. I says, fuck you, you're getting blocked. I've unblocked that cunt about 10 times.
No, you know, there's certain people that get blocked all the time, innit? Like, listen, I might go on channels and like people might time me out or whatever, innit? I guess it's just who you like and what you like said in your chat, innit? I couldn't give a fuck or argue with the sales bar me. Yeah. The only time I really time anyone out is if there's a girl on the panel, yeah, people are saying like slut and all that to her, like in the chat.
Aye.
Like I've got morals and like talking to a girl like that ain't a bit of me. I know if they give it, they should take it. I know all that shit, but yeah, no, I don't agree with that. That's just my opinion, isn't it?
That's all. Like, even when I went out the other day, where did I go the other day? I went out on a date the other day, or you call it a date. Took 1.5 Viagra's. Fuck me, I regretted that instantly.
Hey, that's what your come down was last night. That's why you had that.
It was, man. I swear to God, it was pissing us off all day yesterday.
Sitting there with a rock on still.
I was fucking pissed off with me life, man. You nab yourself, didn't take more than half. So fucking clever clogs took fucking 1.5, didn't he?
Fuck that.
Oh, nah. I've told. Do you know when people say, "Oh, why'd you take?" I've took them since 17. Fucking hell, man. Fucking.
You're crazy because obviously I ain't gonna say too much, but with that other stuff, yeah, fuck that. You're risking a bit of trouble there, bro.
I know, but I didn't bang with that all the time.
Yeah.
So it's like when I was on the Viagra the other day, it wasn't a concoction, you know.
Yeah. I hear you.
Well, it gives you. People think, oh, just swallow it, chew it up, and then literally it works. Within 10 minutes, your head starts going. I'm thinking, fucking hell, here we go.
Yeah. It's like I don't understand people that do steroids, yeah, and then they do that.
I've took them before.
I've took mad stuff like that, putting their body through fucking madness.
Oh, we have done that too. I took roids for years.
You're a fucking nutter.
And I took fucking Viagra.
If you took that for years, Shuffling, that's probably why you're probably still getting roid rage, flashbacks or some bullshit.
The thing was, I didn't even drink or smoke I didn't drink for 7 years. I smoked for 5.
Yeah.
Until I started drinking again in the back end November last year, and me fucking vape ran out a few months ago, didn't it? So I stuck a tab in me mouth.
Like, I blame the YouTube lives, bro. That's what's got you back smoking.
Do you know how many fucking tabs I smoke because of this cunt? Like 30 to 40 a day tabs. Look, I've got 3 empty boxes next to it right now as one.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
The cheek. I'm gonna have to put my PayPal up next and ask for me fucking tab money back.
People in the other day, how do you deal with looking at the chat as well?
To be fair, I try not to look at it sometimes.
When you're on the panel, yeah.
I do like reading it, but when it's like loads in, I couldn't give a fuck. I think just get on with it. And then the other week, do you know is Ultra Collective coming here?
Occasionally. I think.
Fucking hell, he had a meltdown the other week. He sat there for fucking 7 hours, and I tried my best to not like block him and arch end up, but I fucking griefed everyone he could have that day.
Who, Ultra Collective?
Where are you? You were just, I was good packing in, and fuck it. And then the other day, he was offering us money the other day to take Sean Wayne Spanner away.
People get proper hate on people in the chats, innit? Like they're just big one, like a couple of people that just pure don't get on at all.
That's the thing. I don't mind if they don't get on, but if I'm not going to take sides generally. But last night I had to pick a side, like, because I can't bear that anymore in my life, like.
Yeah. What was it, Shafts? If you don't mind me asking, or don't you want to say?
Well, it was.
If you don't want to say, it's cool, bro.
I didn't really want to fucking bring it up. There was the Spig and Gill situation, and I'm bored of it.
I was talking to someone in chat, and listen, I'll be straight up with you. I was like, why is Shuffling having a meltdown, yeah? Because someone said you're having a meltdown over something that's got in the chat. I said, seriously, he ain't having a meltdown over a YouTube comment, not a chance, yeah? And
no, it wasn't a comment.
Yeah, someone said to me it goes a bit deeper than that, innit? So.
See, I know everything offline as well, though.
Yeah, you know? Of course, yeah.
Obviously, I speak to so many of them. It's like, fuck me, my head's been battered for weeks, man.
Yeah. That's what I mean. You get sort of, not that you probably don't care, but you get dragged into like you get dragged into it.
And the thing is, I watch what's going on because I sit there and take notice, and it just pisses me off. Yeah, and I'm not being a dick because I actually like her, but it's like one or the other.
Don't talk to no one offline. Listen, people do what they want, but when you got your own life problems, in it, like we all have.
Yeah.
So then to make friends on YouTube, I ain't even got a problem with that. Like, it's down to whoever wants to do whatever. But then when you start getting like mixed up in dramas that become problems on YouTube, and then you got to deal with your own life, that's a headache, man. And run a channel as well. That's probably why you got stressed last night, man.
No, I got to the point. I said I couldn't take it anymore. I was sitting there, man. I'm trying to bed, and I'm thinking.
To be fair, don't get me wrong. I was having jokes in the chat, yeah, because obviously that's just me being a cunt. But I could sort of tell, bro, like you'd have had enough in it.
No, Archie's ringing us. He's packed it in. I can't.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like sort of let it out and fucking. I just want the situation gone, like, so it's gone now, and I'm not undoing it. I can't be asked.
That's the thing, Tim Smith. It is only YouTube, but like Shaft said, he talks to people off here backstage now. So you make friends after so long of being on here and talking to the same people every day, isn't it?
Yeah,
so it is. You will get tied up, and you're going to start taking no disrespect. I'm not saying you do this, but you're going to start taking like sort of sides, if you know what I mean. Like, so you're going to be more. Yeah, you know what I'm saying, Shafts. Anyway, but then it becomes a headache, man.
It fucking does. No, I didn't expect like this. I see that last night.
Picking people against people and that, didn't you?
And I don't want to do that. I don't care.
That's what you ain't come on here for. You come on here just to get on with everyone and have a crack, innit?
Yeah. See, that's what I mean. I'm probably the most open person you'll find on here. I'll come out without me. I couldn't give a fuck.
You ain't got to admit that on this panel. I think everyone knows.
I tell you the new one to watch for who will just come out is that fucking Masters, the DJ one.
Ginger lad, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll come out without him. He couldn't give a fuck him. Watch for him. He'll boom him unless it depends. It just depends on the music he plays and shit, you know.
Yeah.
All right, bud?
Yeah, man, it's me, bro. Yeah, it's me. It's me.
There's friends. To be fair, actually, the last time I seen Andrew, we made up on ASS pit when he was kicking off with Steve Shagsy's Three Dogs.
Yeah.
Nah, you're good tackling, bro.
Andrew, man. Everyone has their opinion on Andrew. Since I've ever come
I used to sit on Andrews all the time. I spoke the guitar with my heat on there.
On Andrews, and I always will. But listen, I'll tell Andrew live on the panel. I won't sit here and slag Andrew off because I wouldn't do that. But sometimes when he's on one, mate, he can go a bit OTT in it. I've said it to him before.
But that's where I was sat with him.
Episodes of it yesterday.
Did he?
The last time I see shuffling, I was sent a little bit of a clip. I woke up one morning.
Shriveled car.
Sent a clip of fucking shuffling like the fucking BBA, the fat little midget. I'm gonna.
Was that one? I was fucking forgotten that day. To be fair, I felt like there might have been on. I'm not sure which one it was.
You had a reason to be pissed with me, bro. So.
To be fair, I know, but what pissed us off more was the way you clipped it. So that's why you got it.
Tim Smith on your panel, yeah?
Well, Tim jumped on and Golf Sex. Who he broke his finger? The one that he broke the fingers off? She jumped on. I was asleep though. I missed it.
Did she?
So I had to go back. It was Archie was in charge of that. I slept 10 hours, man. I've never slept 10 hours since I was fucking 20, and I'm 42 now. So I missed all that. And that's where I was up at 240. It must have been because of all the situations that was happening. Like,
yeah,
BBA.
Yo,
I think Ice Chain wants a cuddle, mate. He wants saving because we're boring him.
There's my shit talk.
You're getting some big numbers in shuffling then, yeah.
With the two most boring people in the world.
To be fair, through the day, I get like 2:00 EST afternoon. I think it was up at 90 odd, but Archie had 240. That was on Wednesday, and that was 2:00 in the morning, man.
Fucking hell, that's good, isn't it? Fair play.
That's the best time to get them in. For some reason, they come there at 2:00 in the morning. They've got out there today, so they think that daft cunt will be live. No, the fucking lunatic will be sat there like a fucking prick.
Majority of normal people would be bloody fast asleep at that time.
I generally don't sleep on the night. Like I fucking. Like I say, I slept 10 hours.
Trying to put normal people in the same sentence as YouTube. Don't go.
That's what I say. I see people who watch YouTube are on it. All fucked up in some way or another. Like I don't mean to be disrespectful using the chat, but you're fucked up.
I probably believe that too. You know.
I do. I swear, I've never spoken to a normal person yet on YouTube. What's that junkie cunt? Look at that.
You're not normal.
You ain't spoke to me yet, have you?
Are you half normal then? No, you were not declaring to me you weren't normal with you, are you? Only probably 2 months, 2 and a bit months. I started watching that. I'm one of them that just need to be in the deep end. Chuck me in, give us some. I'll jump in with the armbands. You know that.
I mean, I've never had the privilege to have a check over your channel, Archie, but I'm gonna.
No, stop calling us Archie. There's one shuffling. There's 2 of us run it, but I'm shuffling. I'm the idiot, and he's the half normal one.
Right, I'm gonna have to have a look and.
They're like the Ant and Deck of fucking YouTube now, like the Sooty and Sweet, or you know.
It is. It is. I have to get looked after. Can you remember when I broke the saw on me head? He rung us that morning. He was get off, go to sleep. Fucking hell. Andrew got that content. Where the fuck's that? I haven't even seen the video since I've done it. I've got to scar me nose off that, you know.
Oh, it was a good one. I went to make a cup of tea and heard it through the speakers. Dong.
Do you know how hard it is to break like one over your own head? That's probably the 3rd time I've tried, and then I've finally done it. Like, so I accomplished it. It was like. I didn't even know what time. Andrew's birthday, I don't encourage his drinking because I've told him to stop a few times. But we had a drink off an hour one and he didn't like it. Like.
I don't encourage his drinking, but we had a drink off. I love
We
that.
did, we kept going and he gave in. But it was 2 o'clock in the afternoon when I stopped that day, man. I was fucking ill. But no, I have told him to stop a few times, well, like priorly when I used to go over.
Yeah, he does all right, man. He has been doing well. It's just every now and again he seems to have this fucking, I don't know if it's like a once a week or like thing, but he seems to have this like blowout.
See, I do. If I drink, I do it properly. So, like, if I'm doing once a week, I'll make sure I fucking hammer it, you know?
Mm.
I've got a bet on my Kearney. Do you know that Kearney Troons? The Scot?
No.
Well, I've got a bet on with him. He reckons I said I could drink 4 bottles of Buckfast. He reckons I couldn't. So that was for 500 quid, and Foxstock put 100 in.
Yeah, I couldn't say I've never drunk it, to be fair.
I haven't. I've never tried it, so I'm gonna jump in straight in the deep end with that as well. I'll fucking have a gun.
But I don't really drink anyway, to be fair.
See, that's what I mean. But I can't. The last time I was stoned probably was about 5-6 years ago, and I just can't get away with the feeling. Like, it's just not for me. Like,
no, that's my thing.
Fuck that shit. I'll get paranoid.
But
it is same with me, though.
Like,
I couldn't drink with it. Couldn't fuck me. I'd wipe you everywhere. Fucking hell. But nah, I couldn't fucking. It's just not for me. It's one thing I've never been able to get away with. Like, and I bought a vape pen with in. It was about 6-7 years ago. I had 5 drawers of that. Fuck me, I was like a cabbage. But it's the thoughts I get. I get weird thoughts when I've had that. Fuck that.
Yeah, some people it's just not. Haven't got the right chemical balance for it, do they?
Well, I haven't got any fucking chemical balance in my brain. Fucking hell. Mine's a bit too lag. I've got some popcorn for the next entertainment night as well.
Yeah, everyone's saying don't drink 4 bottles of Bucky.
They're saying it because of the caffeine, where I can drink like fucking 20 cups of coffee a day if I want it, and I put fucking double the amount in you should, really.
Yeah, I'm mad for caffeine, like strong coffee.
You do a lot of shitting.
Me? Nah,
yeah, like when I drink coffee, man, it makes me need a shit, man.
It used to,
but there's some laxative in that shit.
Yeah,
if you're drinking 20 cups a day, bro, you must have some fucking. You must be on that toilet affair all bit, bro.
No, with the bog roll, I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you a situation. I ran out of bog roll. I ran out of bog roll about a month ago, and I went to Home Bargains, and I bought some out. It was like fucking sandpaper. My arse had been dragged along that fucking curb. But I advise anyone, buy fucking Andrex or something good. My arse was red raw. Like, it was like
Is Yeti
there now, is he?
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah, he's a good lad. Fucking hell, I'm coughing down there. If you've got headphones on, you're fucked. But fucking. What time on? Archie says, I'll set me me alarm for 11. I'll ring you. Daft cunt, tight shit.
What time are you going live today?
He said he was going to ring us and down from there. Like, depends how long. He's off work for a few days, so it could go on tits up. Like.
Yeah.
And I think the kids are going to granny, so it could go tits up, tits up.
Proper tits up. Like out, but tits up.
It is. I actually went out the other week, man, for the fucking hell. Where's that going? There's a pub around the corner. First time I've been out in about 6 months. Well, man, you get them to have a fucking lock-in, man.
Oh, fucking hell.
Why do you
is the boxing on this weekend, guys? Does anyone know?
Yeah. When did the reschedule for that, Marshall?
Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker.
Yeah, that's on this weekend.
Is that this weekend?
Who just reckon to win that?
I don't know, man.
Joe Joyce.
Really don't know.
Joe Joyce, Joe Joyce is a big numb cunt. You could punch him in the head all day, but he'll just be coming forward. Do you know what I mean? But
he jabbed the shit out of Daniel Dubois.
I think it would be Joe Joyce, won it. If you think about it, it probably will be Joe Joyce.
Parker's got a lot of experience, so haven't he?
See, that's what I think. Like, I think he'll you'll outbox him. It just depends how numb that fucker is, and just gets his heat backed in for a bit.
He has got that like numb strength as well, hasn't he?
It is. I didn't want to say what I want to explain
Yeah,
it.
I look
But
at Joe Joyce when he's boxing, man, and like technically he looks shit. And even the way like he holds his hands up,
boring.
shit, it don't look right. It looks really slow, man. Like when
like
he takes
a stiff,
punch
isn't
and
he?
that as well. Yeah, it's really weird, but yeah, he's dropped some fucking people, hasn't he? So he's obviously got a punch, mate.
that's the thing. He's a big numb cunt, and he can just keep, if you kind of keep away from him, you're fucked because he will
What
just
he
keep.
done to Daniel Dubois' eye, just through jabbing him the whole fight was crazy.
That's what I mean. Aye, so you
That's
got to see it, Joe Joyce.
Fight on the jab.
You know, what other guy fucking his size, mate's doing like backflips and shit in the ring, like
I did do that.
crazy that is. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
If he rolled his ankle, he'd know about it.
Yeah. That's what I mean. I've tried to do a handstand before and I flopped, smacked off the door. I've got a video. I'll find it for you. I'll try and find it.
Yeah, what pissed up those shafts?
No, I wasn't drinking then. I hadn't. I still couldn't do it. I splattered in the door, dropped on my head, and had a bad eat for days. I kind of do shit like that. Like I'm fucking one of them numb fuckers that kind of do now. Like,
forget as well, Joyce, man. Joe Joyce beat fucking Usyk, man, in the amateurs, didn't he? I think he's like one of the only people to have beat Usyk as well. Yeah, man. Sure, he beat him.
Do you know what it is? I didn't have you all watched Chisora Fury the second fight or not?
Mm-hmm.
You watched Chisora against Usyk. It was close. You will put Fury against Usyk. Fury will jab his nothing. Easy. People think, he's technically, he is. He's little. Fury will
compared to that giant he is.
Fury's just.
You know what Fury's good at? He'll lean all over you, he'll roughen you up.
Yeah, like he did with Wilder. Like he did with Wilder, it'd just be the same.
All
like,
this looking like a fucking model, and then fucking trying to be clever boxing like Joshua does. That's why he can't win.
See,
you should just stick to modelling for JD.
Yeah. That's exactly. He's gonna go and fight. If he fights Fury, he'll get stopped. That's the only chance he's got is of trying to drop. He doesn't hit hard than Wilder though.
If he fights Wilder will smash his fucking.
I think Wilder will be at EJ as well.
Not ready for bed or?
So just looking. I think Wilder beats EJ as well. Like.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think so.
A bear.
He's muted.
Yes, bro.
Your wife weren't happy last night, innit?
That's good.
Weren't happy?
Is whose voice can I hear her voice?
Right.
She popped up in chat like, "Are you serious?" or something like that in your chat last night.
Yeah.
When you was
I bet you went to bed when she said get to bed and Bear went.
Yeah, I sneaked out while she's asleep, and then she realised he's in fucking some little village.
It was like Tunes. How Tunes' wife came down the other week and made him go to bed. Like,
I said Bella still.
No, he's going through hospital.
No, I said
did you make him go to bed last night?
It's not my missus you can hear in the background, bro.
Is it your niece or something? Yeah.
Phone call coming in.
Yeah.
Was the only person what used to make me go to bed?
I don't think go to bed.
My fucking phone's went quiet because some fuckers ringing us.
Yeah, my head was fucking.
But yeah, don't get twisted, Jay-Z. No one makes me go to bed, bro.
No, I never said that, but it was like your missus had gone to sleep, yeah. Then the next thing you know, she looks on your live and you're walking around some little village. She's like, next thing you know, your live just went down, obviously through Signal, innit?
That was the same with Flavors yesterday. Did you see that? Fucking Flavors turned his live off as Zorby.
No.
Oh, but we're waiting to get on. Also, chat. Did he? He's fucking turned it off for Zara B. Zara B with the trampled on Greg's pasty, we'll put it nicely. You know what I mean?
Single B.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine following on after Kringle? You'd be like staring fucking some weird
That's
fucking.
what she's called
you.
now, Zinkle B.
Fucking hell!
Zinkle
I
B.
wouldn't be following on.
Yeah,
that
100%, bro. That's their sidekicks, mate. And they try and fool everyone that they're not friends.
Yeah,
they're
they
not
think we're
this.
dumb, bro. They do. I was trying to say
I
that
ain't
yesterday.
being fooled by no fool, mate. You're mad.
She came on mine the other week. I let her on, and I was skitsed up, sitting there getting all nervous. It was 4 in the morning. So I says, I want to watch you backstage. So I sat on the guest bit actually, where you can see them, and I kept the screen up, and I was fucking sitting there scared because I've never been porn bombed yet. So if anyone wants to get the chopper,
like nervous wrecking that.
I was, and I generally don't really care, like, because I can just delete it. But who else do I have? That Isaac Kane wouldn't fuck off for about 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think she's only done it blatantly to a couple of people with her own
Flavors?
face. Yeah, Flavors.
I was watching Flavors when Flavors and her were the only two on the panel, and I was next thing I know, some she-mail's got a massive chopper eat. What I wish I had.
To everyone, bro.
Yeah.
If something don't go their way, yeah, if you get porn bombed, it's something to do with them, 100%.
You can't say that, bro. YouTube's massive, bro. And fucking that porn bombing thing.
What I'm saying is,
but that porn bombing thing's like old, bro. Like Americans have been doing that for years.
Yeah,
we had 3 Americans on the other day, how?
What I'm
Random
saying is,
Americans.
if you have them on your panel or in your chat and something don't go their way, yeah.
Oh yeah.
9 times
Then
out of
probably
10.
yeah. All right, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Are you not seeing that dog brain
yet?
yet?
Someone's in control of her panel, yeah. When you're on her, she's just full of shit, mate. To be honest.
She's just full of fucking shit, full of crinkles, jizz.
Yeah. Funny cunt.
I wouldn't ride that cunt in the battle, would I? Fuck.
Tally ho!
She pops his whiz as well. He's always up his nut.
Oh, Stephanie's got away with words, man. Brilliant.
He's probably sitting there. You know what he's sitting on the phone yesterday? He's probably knocking on it, read. And turned the fucker off. The sticky fingers.
I believe he didn't have one eye. He's only got one eye, sorry.
Who's that?
Crinkle.
Fucking hell, someone wants to put the other conduit, didn't they?
Crinkle's got one eye. He's taken it out a couple of times on live streams, hasn't he?
Yeah, it's freaky, that is.
I'll pay some
one of the funniest lives, whether it's Crinkle or not, I've got to admit, one of the funniest lives I've watched this year was Henry Crinkle's live. And it was where he just sat there, mate, and fucking got hammered, smoking loads of crack and pulling his fucking eye out. And then when he put his eye back in, he was that mashed that he didn't realise that he hadn't put it in straight. So it looked like the one eye was rolling to the back of his head, bro. It looked hilarious.
So was he smoking crack on him? Oh, fucking hell, it gets worse, this cunt.
Flavors had to take a spin down
the other night.
He's a creature, man.
Mate, he tried getting on my panel the other night, yeah. And I swear to God, can you remember like the fucking 30cm rulers at school? Like fucking, it was about long, mate, and about the width of one of those fucking rulers as well, bro. And a fucking line of Charlie just racked up on this glass table and that sat backstage and that. I'm like, he's a fucking animal, this cunt.
You know it ain't Archie as well.
Even the other day, when I was out, that day I went, I think when I took off argument, I was sitting watching. Every time she left the room, I was clicking on like who was live. Cesspit was on. Some cunt jumped on with a bally that looked like me. So here's me fucking skitzing up, and I started trying to jump on the panel. I says, "That's not me." If he gets his fucking dick out.
No, mate. I don't know, bro. I ain't sitting down with that in days. No, mate. No, I think fucking it was the last day at work in it today or yesterday, I think, or something. Yeah, he was there till 12 o'clock at night. I know that. I only know that because fucking Jay was up there working till late as well. Fuck working till 12 at night. That's just mad anyway.
Yeah, fuck that. I've done my working. Fuck that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, working till 12 at night.
I haven't been back to work since before the 6 weeks, like. So I'm fucking now thinking when I'm going back, like.
Yeah, get you a bit of time off the old YouTubes, wasn't
It is. I've fucking spent thousands. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm thinking I'm gonna run it soon. You think about that when I run it, But I fucking see it. Literally this year. To be fair, I can talk shit to myself. Now when I'm alone, I'm a liability. So it's like I'm better off fucking not being alone. So talk to somebody, you know. So
Yeah, I'm gonna. If you want to schedule yourself one shuffling, I'm gonna shut this down.
I'll try and ring him. If he doesn't answer, I'll set one away. Anyway, just booking for the sake of it.
Yeah.
This band. Oh, you're going to get put to bed as well, aren't you?
Yeah. I'll probably jump on my phone and jump on someone else's live or something.
I want to go and call people names, like that's what I'm going to do the deal.
That sounds like a good idea. That does.
To be fair, I did research that now and again.
While I'm here, I might as well plug it on your channel, Ministry. But I got 2 premieres today. One at 1 o'clock.
Right, and I jump
on 1.5, 6, I think.
Yeah.
So.
I saw that. I'll share them on my community page.
Yeah, respect that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll be watching.
But yeah, man. Fucking, what are you doing with the rest of your day then, Ministry? Just chilling?
Yeah, just chilling. I haven't tidied up. I've got some washing to put on and shit and do some tidying up, take the dogs out and that. It's nice today, so.
Nice, mate. Really nice. We're not going to have many days left like this, are we?
Nah, it was raining. I got out in between the showers yesterday, but yesterday afternoon it started and it didn't really stop then till this morning. Fucking raining and drizzling, so.
All right, so mate. Well, I'll let you get on then, buddy. And thanks for having us on. Jay-Z, respect,
bro. Right. Thanks for coming on.
Still there. And yeah, man, I'll speak to you soon. And respect to everyone in the chat as well. Everyone have a good day and bless.
Yeah, cheers, man. I'll be watching the premiere at 1.
No worries, mate. Take care.
Yeah, cheers, man. Big up, Yeti. Nice one, fella. Yeah, nice chilled one. Different guests on this morning. I didn't expect to speak to Steve, to be honest. And it was nice to speak to him because I've spoken to him before. And like I said, I'm not one to prejudge people or anything like that. So, you know. Yeah, that's right. That is Robert. I've got to fucking get some wheels. So I've got to look into getting some wheels.
Hello, today. Are you off, bro?
Yeah, I'm going to be heading off now in a couple of minutes. My missus is going to be wanting the telly on and that, and I can't be asked to swap devices really. And I'll jump around until Bear's live at 1. Get me tidying up done and listening on someone's live, I expect.
Yeah, all right then, brother. Oh, is Bear going live?
He's got a premiere at 1.
Oh, at 1.
And he's got a premiere at 6:30.
All right then, Ministry, mate.
But I expect someone's live already.
Yeah, maybe. All right then, bro. I'll speak to you soon, man. Thanks for having me on that.
Yeah, cheers, Jay. Cheers for coming on, fella.
Bro. Speak to you soon, mate.
Yeah, nice one, fella.
See you later, chat. Bye, people.
Yeah. Peace. Yeah, cheers, everyone, for watching, chatting, and keeping it civil. You know what I mean? It's always nice when it's civil, and I like that people respect that and come in here to have a buzz and get on, and that is it's good. It's good vibes for a morning. It sets me up on the right foot for the day when I have a fucking tidy live, or even when other people are live and it's a good vibe. It sets you up for the day. So I like Nutters early mornings. Big up the Nutter. Yeah, cheers all for watching. I'm not going to drag out the end. Like I said, my missus is going to be coming through any minute. So making noise, making the dogs bark, putting the telly on, all that good stuff. Cheers for watching. Catch you all on live.